Welcome back. We're in the Midday Kitchen with Executive Chef Stephen Doucette from HooDoos at Sun Rivers. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, Stephen joins HooDoos from Whistler, where he was working as a chef there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we moved here about 2.5 months, 3 months now. Originally was working at the Hilton in Whistler. So a nice big resort. It was lots of fun for us. You know, I went out there with my partner originally, and we went out there for the skiing and the lifestyle, and we just fell in love with BC. And we have no plans of moving back whatsoever. So you know, and then Whistler's amazing, but it's just really expensive. So for us, we were looking for an area that we can come, have some roots and develop from there. And for us, Kamloops was amazing. Ski Hill's close. Emerging wine region, which was really exciting for us.
Yes.
So, and then HooDoos just seemed to be a natural fit, and it's been fun. It really has.
Great. So you're starting a new season now, of course, with fall, and today we're going to be cooking up with Stephen a delicious risotto. It smells so good in here already.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us about this.
All right, so this is actually from our menu right now. So it's called our market risotto. So it's lots of vegetables from the region here as well. And the key to this risotto is to really develop all the vegetables and really bring out all the oils and let the rice play with those seasonings as well. So what we're gonna do at this point right now, I have all my vegetables have been seared off.
Okay.
And we're ready to kind of finish our risotto.
Perfect.
So, one thing for people at home as well when you're entertaining is to always have risotto. You can cook it halfway so that when your guests come over, you can spend more time with them, and it kind of speeds up the process as well.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is deglaze here with our white wine, which is our house blend from Hillside Winery.
Nice.
Yep.
What does it mean to deglaze?
So what I'm doing, as I was speaking before, I was working the oils in the pan, getting some caramelization, the natural sugars that you're rendering into the vegetables. So when I deglaze, it's basically separating all of that good stuff that's kind of stuck to the pan, and it's bringing it back inside. So it's kind of steeping everything, kind of like a really cool way to think of a tea, So it's just kind of enforcing everything, building up our flavors. So that was our deglaze with a little bit of Pinot Gris.
Delish.
Now I'm going to add my vegetable stock.
Okay.
So one other thing as well that's really important for folks at home when we're making risotto is to always have the liquid that you're adding to it needs to be hot. That way it'll always, speed up the process, and it just kind of brings everything at a certain temperature as well. So, we're dealing with really hot things, and if we add a cold ingredient, it just kind of slows the process down. So a lot of people think risotto can take half an hour. If you do it right, it can take you about 15, 20 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Especially if you do that little pre-cook.
Yeah.
Let people come over and then continue on when you're ready to get things going.
So right now I'm pretty close to being done. What I'm going to do is add my other flavors that I don't want to overcook too much.
Sure.
So I'm going to add my green peas, some nice fresh green peas we snapped this morning. I'm going to add a little bit of Asiago. Just make sure I have the right consistency. I like mine a little bit loose, so it's nice and creamy.
Yeah. And do you serve anything with it, or just on its own, just like this?
With this one, it's its own dish, and it's just all about developing the flavors inside of that. Traditionally, risotto, comes with its own dish, really. It's quite heavy and starchy if you want it to be a main course. So, you wouldn't really want to add bread or anything, but, something with a nice salad or a nice arugula salad would be really nice with that. The pepperiness and, a little balsamic will help cut through the fat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper here. We're pretty much ready here. And then we're going to finish with a little bit of fresh basil and a little bit of goat's cheese on top.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So one thing as well, fresh basil, you always want to rub it first before you chop it up. You get the oils working for you. If I just went and chopped this up by a knife, it's not going to taste the same as if I do this for 5 seconds.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is go ahead and plate this here. So this one is on our menu right now, and it's been quite the popular dish as well.
I'm sure. It smells heavenly, let me tell you. It's delish. So
lots of really nice vegetables in here. It's quite the nice dish, actually. It's one of my favorite ones. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'll eat vegetarian food every once in a while, and it's a no-brainer for me. So we're gonna add some nice fresh goat cheese covered with just a little bit of parsley as well. I like lots of goat cheese, so we're gonna add lots. And then we're gonna take our fresh basil here, and then just simply tear it off by hand, and we're ready to go.
That looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Mouth-watering, delicious risotto right there. As well, you wanted to talk about a couple of things going on the menu, so I thought we just let Marcel get a shot of this, and you can tell us what that's about.
So since we are changing seasons right now, we are going phasing from golf into more of a standalone restaurant. So, you know, the food kind of needs to change as well, and plus it's seasons as well. So what we want to do is bring people back again after the success of our 3 for $35 menu in the summer. So we're going to be offering a 3-course menu for $35 in the fall, as well as every month we're going to be doing a wine tasting dinner. So this month, on October 8th, we have Privado. We're very lucky to have Privado come and join us, and I'm going to do a 5-course menu based on the flavor components of their wines. Been dealing with the winemaker. They've been inspiring me to do nice things.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been pretty fun. And then also we're going to be doing happy hour as well. So every day from 2:30 to 5:30, we're going to be having happy hour. We have $2 tacos every day. I'm going to change it to whatever I feel seasonal, whatever is cool at that point. We're going to have appies, at least 5 to 6 different appies for $5, and then lots of different wines as well for $6, cocktails, beers. Tons of great specials.
Fantastic. Executive Chef Stephen Doucette, thank you so much for being here. It sounds like there's some exciting things coming up for HooDoos at Sun Rivers, and they're very lucky to have you. This meal, of course, here being displayed on the screen, a risotto, which fabulous, just smells fantastic. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. HooDoos at sunrivers.com as well. Their phone number right there on the screen, 828-9404. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.